So we're here at Northeast Off-Road Adventures in Ellenville, New York, in the Catskills, one of my favorite places to come. We've got a Lexus LX700h Overtrail, and I was a little skeptical of how well the articulation would be, just because it doesn't have a rear sway bar at all, but doesn't have any sort of front sway bar disconnect. It doesn't use the Toyota Lexus kinetic dynamic suspension, which is essentially a hydraulic sway bar, but it does have active height control. You raise the thing up, and you got to see this, because this doesn't look like much. You can see they call this obstacle pucker ridge because there's a ridge down there and you pucker coming over it because you're kind of typically rocking back and forth as all your wheels and tires come up the ground, and it's a good test for like traction controls or if you've got locking diffs to get out of it. But come look at this, like this thing has got plenty of travel left. It's tucked all the way up into there. Come around this side. Look at the position of that wheel relative to that. This thing should be rocking from side to side, back and forth, with one wheel up and one wheel down, but it just isn't. And if you come over the front, same deal, you know? Look at that. Look at the front versus the rear tire out there. I mean, it's a crazy amount of articulation, and that just means you've got grip, because if all four tires are on the ground, then you can drive out of it. You don't need to use a locking diff or anything when you've got articulation this great, because look at it. It doesn't look like much, but this is deeply impressive.